Any classic rocker, basically represented. Ringo Starr has a piece called Badfinger that he drew all by himself on the computer.
Yeah, I've seen that picture.
Did he say, he should have sent it to you. Did he send you one?
It doesn't look like me.
Not much. Tell everybody who you have in your band.
I've got Mike Riccardi from New York. I've got Billy Davis from New York. I've got Mark Healy from Wisconsin, and I've got Steve Wozni right over there from Chicago.
So you brought the whole band with you, man. That's fantastic. That's great. That's great. What do you find? What's that?
Mike and Billy right there.
Yeah. Wave to everybody on the radio, guys. Fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. Joe, I wanted to ask you, and it was written a little bit in the straight up, I guess, album liner notes about the fact that you guys had recorded a lot of the album initially with Mal Evans as your producer, and then it got shelved. I don't know, why did it get shelved?
It was too crude. They said we just recorded it like a rock band without all the frills and all that stuff. A producer working with us. When we gave it to them, we liked it. We thought it sounded just like us, but it wasn't sophisticated enough for them. So
was that more like when you had sounded like live?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a lot more like we were live. We liked that playing like that. We like to play loud. We like to play rock and roll music.
I saw you guys, it was so long ago, I swear to God, you did like a 9-minute version of Suitcase. It was the most incredible thing I've ever heard.
Only a couple of years ago. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's praise all the guys.
Some kind of bootleg band, I don't know.
Oh, but it's a great version. Great rockin' tune, man. Really great.
Yeah, well that's what, in our day, in the early 70s, like late 60s, the music was more jammy, It had gotten away from the little pop single and stuff. And that's how we played. We just got into playing like that, playing 7-8 minute songs and stuff. And that's how we went in and made records too, but it wasn't allowed.
Now, speaking of Suitcase, when it came time to re-record the song with, I guess, initially Todd Rundgren, or initially George Harrison, and then Todd Rundgren, who was it that decided, or maybe told you guys, you can't say Pusher Pusher?
Well, that was George.
Really?
George Harrison, yeah.
Is that right?
I was really surprised, you think of these guys, they were just like us. They'd have a pint and they'd tell dirty jokes, all the normal things that guys do, right? But as far as making records, they were dead professional about it. If a lyric, they didn't think a lyric would get on the radio, then they'd change it. And I was a young guy and I was thinking, well, that's a bit of bull, that, isn't it? That's a bit of BS, that, that's like changing what you're talking about just so that you can make money out of it, if you like. And we were hippie-fied, and hippies were really stupid about that. We didn't care about making money. Complete idiots. Because we'd never had any money, so it didn't make any difference to us. So I don't know, I found that a bit uncomfortable, and so I changed the words to Butcher Butcher. I thought that was the best I could do.
And you weren't about to say, no, George, I'm not going to change the lyrics.
No, you don't say no to George. One, he'll hit you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, I know he's a peach tree, but he'll still smack you if you're bad.
He's still from the hood, right, Joe?
He's George Harrison, you know what I mean? What the heck?
Are you still living in Minneapolis here?
I live up in Minnesota. I'll be moving though. I think I'm going down to Nashville as well. I'm thinking about doing. I want to get in that songwriting world and start doing that, I mean, I love playing live and doing all that thing, but you got to look at reality. I'm 63. And,
God bless you. What's your secret?
Where you live? No, I live really bad. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'm preserved.
Oh, is that what it is? Are you going to do some stuff for the Pilgrim tonight?
Yeah, we're doing Vampire Wedding.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great track. I want to play, we'll play now live, the original version of Suitcase, which is available as a bonus track on the Straight Up album. They put the original session.
Apple's remastering all the records right now, same as they did with the Beatles stuff.
You're kidding.
And it's all coming out again in May, I think, late May or June.
That's great.
They're putting out
Anybody ever hear that? I think we got a scoop here from Joey Molland. That's great. So all the Badfinger stuff's coming out?
Yeah, it's really cool. Same people doing it as the Beatles stuff. Nice package, all the original liner notes.
Do you get any input into that stuff?
Yeah, they've been really good with us. They've got a new president over there, Jeff Jones.
Sony.
Really a nice cat, Sony, really nice bloke, and he's been in touch, sending us samples and that stuff. And he said they're not trying to make a new record out of it, just sweeten it up a bit, clean it up, and put it out.
Any idea whether the bonus tracks will be the same, or will there be any new surprises?
Some new stuff on it. I'll tell you the truth, Apple don't have real good records about that stuff. You know, there was a lot of... Well, you know, in those days, everybody's a bit more laid back about these kind of things.
We read The Longest Cocktail Party by Richard Llewellyn.
Oh, there you go, Richard. What a great guy, what a great book. You should read that book if you know about the Beatles thing. It's bloody great.
Amazing. And pretty much true, right, Joe?
Yeah, all true, yeah. There's no he's not that kind of guy, Richard. And you know, he went on to write, he wrote that Bad Boys movie and stuff like that. That's what he does, he writes screenplays now.
He's very talented.
Used to have a big afro.
That's right, I have that picture of him. We got Joey Molland here. This is awesome, man. Big hand for Joey. Now, the guys, of course, they got to get up to Sellersville, and they got to do their sound check in a little while to get ready for the show, so they won't be able to stay too long, but Joey has very graciously consented to hang for a few minutes and sign some stuff with people, right?
Yeah, if you want, if you like. Sure.
All right, fantastic. Joey Molland, my special guest here on 102.9 MGK. Cheers, great to see you, mate. Have a great show tonight. Have a seat there. Someone from the station want to orderly get a line going here so we can get them to sign some stuff.